without paying. Y'all playing, we playing. My Himalayan. Gallardo, that's a sacrificial lamb. I'm seasoned Cam, no matter, blam. Pulling up with the coupe. Oh my goodness. Must have done same with the roof. Oh my goodness.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to Madden 18 on EA Sports. The Colts, we've got a matchup today that features two teams who come in with opposite records of the year. It's the Bills going up against the Colts.
Larry, from the heartland of America, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Lucas Oil Stadium here in Indianapolis. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Buffalo Bills and the Indianapolis Colts. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Shift together here from the D-line. Now Peterman. It's complete to his tight end, Charles Clay. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down. They'll throw on first down with Peterman. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Now Peterman on second down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Pope. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. To throw again is Peterman. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Bills' passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another first down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they'll look at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Well, these sacks are really piling up. Last week, it was a half dozen sacks. And here's one on the opening drive.
And it has the potential to be what we call a gap, a game-altering play. Because, let's face it, you just mentioned 6 sacks last week. Now, if you're on offense and you saw that on tape, you've got to think to yourself, maybe I bring people in, keep them in, and try and protect my quarterback. It didn't work on that play.
On second down, here's Peterman. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. Letting one go deep into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Quincy Wilson with the INT. And now look at him go. The 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
That was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with the
ampersand?
I like it.
And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Buying time to his left. And avoids the contact by sliding. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Second down, Peterman. Over the middle and caught by the tight end Clay. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to have a 3rd down.
Here we go. Detroit! 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 Detroit!
Here's Peterman to throw. It's caught. Jones. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down. Defense showing blitz. On 1st down, Peterman. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. When tapping those toes, he tried to get both in bounds. He could not do it, though.
In tap dance parlance, could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. You know, put a little sand down on the stage.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
I'll take your word for it, my man.
Here we go now.
2nd and 10. Peterman again. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. Oh, going deep here for Taylor. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
Gets fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Out of the gun, Luck. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Luck in the Colts looking for something big here after the sack. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Luck. Looking deep downfield. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Meanwhile, on the NFL scoreboard, a game going on in Chicago. And it's the Bears who are off to the early lead. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. Fielded at about the 28. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting,
nowhere to get away, and down he goes. Taylor is sacked. Margus Hunt in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession. Second down, here's Taylor. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down. Then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back. But it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Taylor will throw. Now he'll escape to his left. Now he'll let it go. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be taken down deep into Indianapolis territory. It's a big play for the Bills on 3rd down. 48 yards. Now a 1st down carry here from McCoy. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
Now it's Taylor. Going to drop this off to McCoy. Complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll be a gain of 6, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Here we go. Black round.
He can run for it, and he will. 3 yards on the keeper, and it's 4th down.
I can't say that I was really in love with the play call there. A draw in that situation, I know it's a risk-reward call. If it works, he walks in. But otherwise, you're bringing up a really tough 4th down situation.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They're going on 4th down. It's Taylor. And nothing but daylight ahead. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And the Bills getting set to go. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Let's go. Ohio.
And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
A fake to McCoy. Now it's Taylor. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now McCoy, and he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
On 1st down, it's Taylor. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now Taylor. Going to throw again. Benjamin with it over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. That one goes for 24 yards.
Here we go.
Now Taylor on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Again, now it's Taylor on 2nd and 10. Benjamin's got it. A good pickup there at 22.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's Taylor. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. And it looks like this will likely be the last play before we hit the 2-minute warning. They snap it at 1. Now it's Taylor. Quick hitch, complete. It's Pope. And out of bounds all the way down at the 2-yard line. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. We'll come back to Indianapolis right after this. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. They'll try and run it with McCoy. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown.
All right, partner, let's go to cliche time. We're all back to even after that score tied the game.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's 2 different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
To throw on 2nd down is locked. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now Luck. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Doyle. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Luck throwing again. Completes it to Moncrief left side. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Again, Luck. Throw left side complete. That's Doyle. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Seven yards remain now on third down. To the air again, Luck. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. The final shot before the break. Luck looking deep for Hilton. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. So a lightning quick halftime. These guys hardly made it to the tunnel. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
They keep it on the ground. Mack again. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up third and about 6.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The Colts on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be third and 6. Here's Luck. He's got the first down and more past midfield. Luck connecting with Moncrief for the Indianapolis first. Fresh set of downs here. They'll run it now out of the gun. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Second down following the run. Now a play fake, and it's Luck. Escaping the pressure right. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And he is going to be knocked flat on his back. Oh, a big hit. Luck able to find Hilton there for a Colt first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Luck on first down. Forced out to his left. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Shaq Lawson able to get him for a loss of about 3. Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now. They'll run it now out of the gun. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well,
blitz coming, and down he goes. Matt Milano coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast, and a big sack. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Shift together here from the D-line.
Come on, let's go. Flex round.
Now Taylor back into his end zone. And Jones has it over the middle. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll sneak it with Taylor. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
They gain nothing, and all they need are inches. Usually we put this on the offensive line, but sometimes it's the quarterback's fault as well on the sneak. You've got to get low and burrow.
Usually we talk about O-line surge, their D-line surge leading to 4th. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. These guys had to punt last It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. A run by Mack to start the drive. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. From the 50, it's long. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Final minute now of the third quarter. Now a carry for Mack. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Staying on the ground with Mack. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on 2nd down. They hit him with the draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
Well, in today's...
The Colts on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll run with Mack. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold.
Yep.
He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. He was looking for Charles Clay as tight end. That'll bring up 2nd down. And the defense definitely showing blitz here. Here's Taylor to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down. They'll throw on 1st down with Taylor. And no escaping this this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Henry Anderson, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. And now the offense will look to respond after the sack. Now Taylor to throw on second down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jonathan Hankins in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. Third and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack.
Let's go! Flag round! Flag round! Ohio! Ohio! Ohio!
Taylor will throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. The Bills' passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another first down. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now a play fake here on first down. The left side completion to Jones. A very solid gain of 27.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. Now Taylor with a draw to McCoy. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point you've got to win at the point of attack, and on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
Here comes the D swarming to the line. Now it's Taylor, and he'll check this one down to McCoy. Now the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Taylor now to throw on 3rd down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. The defense just has to hate those guys.
Just drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah.
It's caught inside the 25. Luck to Hilton on the hook up there. 51 yards.
All right, partner, that's it. That's a video game highlight catch right there. Acrobatic, one hand, come down with the football. Look, if you and I are playing Madden right now, I'm throwing down my control. I'm done. That's it. I can't do this anymore.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jerry Hughes in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. So this offense really needs to make something happen here late in the fourth with the football. On second down, here's Love. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. From the gun, here's Love. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up fourth down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bills are going to get the football back. So the failure to convert, no doubt, really hurts. But this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help them big way. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a first down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh set of downs. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they've still got an opportunity.
Let's go! Flex round! Flex round! Come on, let's go! What?
Jones now in motion left. Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And at this stage of the game, time a factor, time on their side as they just try to eke out the final precious moments of this one. In motion left goes Jones. They'll start on the ground with McCoy. And he's got room. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. And the D looking like they may blitz. And they'll keep on the ground with McCoy. And he's across the 43 extra yards to the 43. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Second and 5.
Here we go! What?
Oh, design run for their wideout. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. And another timeout taken by the Colts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. The Bills on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Here we go! What? Flex round! Flex round! Come on, let's go!
They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And they'll keep it on the ground with McCoy. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. And a long way to go for the offense here on second down. Taylor going to throw it. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Barkevius Mingo able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss. Third and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack.
Let's go. Flex round.
Throwing now is Taylor. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Henry Anderson in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. Here's Colton Schmidt now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. On the NFL scoreboard, fourth quarter now. It's